Hi friends, so I was working on my high lift jack and just basically cleaning it up a little bit, and then I thought, hey, why don't I make sure that all the lug nuts that I have to deal with on the vehicle are easy to remove.
So here's the issue. These are regular lug nuts, no big deal. That's not what was on here. What I had on here was this. All right. This, my friends, is a lug nut lock. It's meant to make it more difficult to steal your tires. Problem is, I didn't have a key. And the reason I know I don't have a key is because I recently had all of my tires replaced and I didn't get it back from the company that did the work. Now, the smart thing to do in that situation, contact the company. I've never been accused of being particularly smart. So here's the deal. I decided, what if I was up at my cabin? You know, and I'm off the grid and I couldn't make a phone call or anything like that. How would I do this? Do I have the tools to make this happen? Let me show you a way that if you absolutely have to, you can actually remove these stupid things. And I'm never putting them back on here. But you can remove these with tools that you probably have in your garage right now and you might want to consider keeping in your vehicle. Originally, I considered using something like this. Now, normally something like this is used if you have stripped a bolt, and this will actually catch it if it's rounded, and it will grab it. I didn't have the size of this that I needed, so that wasn't an option. I thought about maybe trying to grab them with a wrench, and maybe a wrench would be able to do it, but that also didn't seem to work. And so what I finally did is I grabbed this. Right now, this happens to be, for mine, it's a 21 millimeter. It happens to have 12 little ridges on it. All right. Again, don't do this if you don't have to, but in an emergency situation, or if you're angry like I was, then you can do this. Obviously, I wasn't prepared to do this video. I mean, I've got my old man glasses on, but I just thought if you get in a situation like this, it might be able to help you too. So basically what I did, let's pretend that this is in there. All that I did is I took this, and this has to, see how this just fits in there? All right? It just fits in there. Find one like that, and then while it is in your wheel, pound it in. And what that's going to do is it's then going to allow you, at least it did for me, enough grip to torque it out of there. It worked for me. Now, there were 3 of them in there. That was super annoying. Usually there's like 1. Then what you have to do, if you really get it in, is you have to pop this thing out. Let me show you how I did that too. Now again, this is probably not what smart people do, but this is what I did. All right? Took this, I put it in a vise. Blacksmithing. Put this in here and popped it out. All right? That's how I did it. And then what I did is I replaced the evil lug nuts with regular lug nuts that I can pull out with any tool that I have in my vehicle. You might consider possibly switching out those magical lug nuts because they can cause problems. But I just did this. Hopefully you don't have to, because ask for help. I was at home. I probably could have called for help, but I was a little frustrated. So it worked, and I'm not going to have that problem ever again. I hope you never do. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.